Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TonySpace.com. I'm Tony. Hey, time for a college basketball pick here from Ramon Scott. You'll catch him over at TonySpace.com. He is having a fantastic college basketball past 2 years here, documented the past 15 months, nearly 7,000 units of profit in college hoops the past 15 months. You'll find him over at TonySpace.com. So let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, definitely some surprises in the NCAA tournament from my perspective on Thursday. But man, we're going to be looking at these games, some great games on Friday. No reason why these won't be great games one way or the other. See if we get more upsets here. What a way to go with the NCAA tournament, man. Any team, anytime, it feels like in today's day and age.
Certainly does, no doubt about that. Looking for some excitement here for Friday. Ramon will have a pick for you from this game right here. NC State Marquette going head to head. Marquette 6.5. We see the total 151 and a half.
Yeah, so look, I mean, I give a lot of unders out here. I'm the Mr. Boring, but not. I don't think so in this one, Tony. Not with the way NC State is rolling on this winning streak right now and looking really great. I mean, whatever you want to say, you can put up all the metric sites and all those guys what they're talking about right now. Maybe it is going to run out against a team like Marquette, but I don't care. It looks fun to me. They've averaged over 80 points in the last three games and big games. Two NCAA tournament games and the game against Carolina. So it's not like we're talking about some team with poor defense. They've been getting it done. They've gone over in 10 of their last 15. Marquette beat Colorado 81-77. They scored 87 on VCU. They scored the 80s against Xavier and Providence late in the season. And I would just think 151 points. That seems very achievable, especially even to a man that loves to bet unders. Tony, with with Horn, I would think, and Burns is just a treat to watch. Deft touch for a big man, and O'Connell. So definitely like what NC State's doing. I mean, I'm going to Kolick and the gang, Iguodaro and crew. I mean, they got scorers on Marquette. This isn't the same, not the same type of Shaka teams that we're used to. And when you got a guy like Cam Jones as well, I feel like it will be an over game, even though I think most of the as the games get later, it does seem that the defense uh, does tick under a little bit. Even that Alabama game was real tough to get over that number, despite the pace they were on. It took all that extra down the stretch to kind of get it over the big number, but still, I'm going to go over here, Tony. NC State and Marquette. This should be pretty fun. I know Marquette. I see they're a 6.5 point favorite. The way things are going, you don't want to count out any of the dogs here at this point. But I know this is if you look at the numbers stretched out through the whole season, Marquette would be favored by 8, 10, a dozen, probably the farther back you go. But maybe it's just getting in a range here. I'll take the over. Give me on the total.
All right, well, Scott, it says here NC State Marquette. It's over total of 151, 151 and a half. Do your line shopping, get the best numbers if you would there, because there are 151s out there in the marketplace. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at TonySpace.com here for Friday's action. Of course, we got some excitement here with the Sweet 16, heading into a big weekend, of course, with the Elite Eight as well. Baseball in full gear here. We got 10 games for Friday, headed to a big weekend as well. NBA post a 12-game card, single from the NHL, but you know they'll be busy on the weekend. All right, so what do you have going over at TonySpace.com, Ramon?
Yeah, it's a great time to get the 3 day package because of the NCAA tournament, right? You get the four big games tomorrow, you get the two big games on Saturday, the two big games on Sunday, and a few other sprinkle NCAA tournament action here and there. But you also get Tony, Major League Baseball, the NBA big card on Friday night. NHL is going to have a big card on Saturday. I've got an MMA card probably up for this one. They're going to be in Atlantic City this Saturday. So we'll see if we can't get something together after we swept our MMA 3 pack last week. It proves to be a pretty good sport for us. host a pretty popular podcast on YouTube with a top MMA capper. So I know my MMA. Been watching it since UFC on uh, VHS, I think, is when we were watching it. So please check me out over at tonyspicks.com. Also got a 7-day or a 30-day package you can grab. I appreciate all the subscribers hanging in there right now, and no one lights up the leaderboards like I do. And we'll be getting at it this weekend with a major sports action, including NCAA, Sweet 16 on Friday, Elite 8 Saturday and Sunday. Going to be a big weekend of action over at TonySpicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages from me or any of the other cappers. Of course, always Tony profit guaranteed on those day-long packages. You can get the credits back to your account, use on another handicapper, or jump right back in with my picks at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. You got Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the great results here from Ramon. Nearly 7,000 use of prop in college hoops the past 2 years, about 15 months documented. Verify those by going to Ramon's handicapper page. Go through the leaderboards. We got leaderboards on the homepage, leaderboards on the handicapper page. You can verify all of these results. The picks are documented, graded very immediately following their completion. So get on board. Of course, when you click the link in the description, you'll land on Ramon's point of purchase page here, his profile page. Get on board. 3-day pass. That's going to be a popular one now, especially with all the college hoops here. We got Sweet 16 Friday, Elite 8 Saturday and Sunday. Lots of NBA here on Friday. NHL, you'll know, we'll wrap up for the weekend. Baseball, because we got 10 games tomorrow. Guess what's coming on the weekend? Those 15-game cards, right? So there's a lot happening here, guys. If Ramon's in action in UFC, that will also be part of that 3-day pass. So lots happening, guys, with all these sports overlapping. Perfect time to get on board. Ramon, 3-day all sports pass, and we'll save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page again and click the link in the description. It will directly take you to this page. All right. Ramon also put together a single from the NHL, 3 packs from baseball, 3 packs from NBA. Lots of content from Ramon here for Friday. Like, subscribe, set notifications. Go find those videos from Ramon. And then, of course, subscribe and set notifications so you're notified when all this content drops. All right. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.